Now, World Championships silver medalist Daniel Thomas Dodd is the latest in a list of athletes to come out on the attack against local athletics governing body after her failure to advance to the final of the women's shot put at the Paris Olympics. But J3's treasurer Ludlow Watts says under his stewardship, the association has spent millions in assisting the athletes of the nation.
Daniel Thomas Dodd is not the first athlete to criticize athletics' local governing body over lack of support. Shot putter Thomas Dodd didn't have her personal coach in Paris and missed out on a spot in the Olympic final. A similar issue Lamara Distin complained about after missing the high jump final. Both are national record holders. Rajendra Campbell, who earned a historic bronze for Jamaica in shot put, told TVJ Sports that he had to work while training to support his pursuits and was on the verge of quitting the sport earlier this year. But J3's treasurer Ludlow Watts has sought to set the record straight.
I will give you a copy of our financial statements. Over the past 10 years, financial period ended September 30, 2023, we provided $107 million in the past 10 years to support of athletes. We give monthly support to a number of athletes each year for training, medical, even accommodation expenses. So we have been providing that. And you just mentioned the bronze medalist. Yes, he has got financial support from us as well.
Watts, who spoke with TVJ Sports before Thomas Dodd made her complaints, says plans are already afoot to increase the support given to athletes from just over $10 million a year to a minimum of $15 million a year. However, there's a caveat.
But the support has to be based on athletes who we think have the potential, who have the attitude in terms of representing the country well, and who really are focused on individual achievement and in terms of achievements that will be beneficial to the country and the nation as a whole.
You wouldn't know that because they have to be given the support before you probably know how well they can do.
You are correct. But we have a system in place.
That system, Watts says, is not perfect, but works.
Where each year we look at all the people who are in need because we look at potential. Potential is important. We look at, they're always late bloomers and they're always surprises. But we actually, and the athletes have a system where they apply to us. And our team who assessed it include past Olympians, including Michael Frater. So we have an athletes welfare team that assesses all the needs of the athletes. And we look at it, and we might, at the beginning of the year, we might not provide assistance to a particular person, but later in the year we might say yes, based on what the person has achieved or what is likely to achieve, we will increase that.
Regarding the controversial issue of whether athletes who qualify through the quota system should be named as part of Jamaica's team, Watts said those decisions can come at a significant cost to the association.
That over the years, all the athletes who have not qualified in terms of meeting qualifying standards, it is only one who has ever performed at these, whether World Championships or Olympics. In other words, when we bring on quota athletes onto the thing, it's always at our cost. Like when we went to World Championships, we'd have brought home quota athletes. Some of them did not, or reserves, some of them did not perform, but we ended up having to pay average of $6,000 per person who did not compete.
Jordan Fort, TVJ Sports.